Meanwhile, city officials are reacting to the charges brought against the Bitwise founders.
We continue our coverage with CBS 47's Catherine Phillips live in downtown Fresno. Catherine.
Yeah, Catherine Bryan, I am at one of the former Bitwise buildings, and back when all of this was happening, Fresno Mayor Jerry Dyer, he said what the company did to its employees, furloughing them, laying them off without notice and pay, was evil. Now, some in the city government are saying that this is a step towards accountability.
The speed with which the case was brought forward, I think it's pretty clear then that the trail of evidence was there. We didn't get to see it as a city because they were very good at hiding it from us. So it turns out they've been defrauding our communities across this country far before we ever thought they were doing that.
City Council member Mike Carbasi says the DOJ bringing charges against former Bitwise CEOs Jake Sobral and Irma Oljan can only do so much to help the employees they hurt.
But I think it sends a message that we will hold people accountable so that this doesn't happen in the future.
Back in October 2022, the city of Fresno awarded Bitwise $1 million in American Rescue Plan money, as Carbasi and other city leaders at the time believed Bitwise was truly investing in the city of Fresno. Bitwise leaders had said it was their mission to invest in vulnerable populations. Bitwise furloughed their employees over Memorial Day weekend, then ultimately fired staff without warning as their financial issues came to light. City council members voted unanimously to end their business relationship with the company, rolling back the rest of the grant money. In June, Fresno Mayor Jerry Dyer said Bitwise violated the WARN Act, which requires companies to notify the city's mayor 60 days before any furloughs are set to take place. Dyer says they didn't contact him and said what the company did was evil. Carbasi now says any further investments to tech companies in Fresno will have more scrutiny to protect employees and the city.
Mr. Sobral and Ms. Olgwin deliberately took advantage of some very vulnerable people in our population that couldn't find work elsewhere, sold them clearly a false bill of goods, and tried defrauding other people to invest into their scheme. And it clearly was a scheme.
Now, we were able with our news team to connect with the attorney who is representing these former Bitwise employees in a class action lawsuit against the two CEOs. They had been trying to serve Irma with the lawsuit against her for quite some time. They say that she was hiding from them. So he served her in court today. Jake Sobral had been served with this lawsuit a few months ago. He does say he is a little frustrated that the two were released from federal custody, saying that the charges in this case are just quite so big that he would be happier if they were in custody. Reporting live from downtown Fresno, Catherine Phillips, CBS 47 Eyewitness News.